I've known Mitchell for more than 10 years at this point, and in that time I've had the privilege of watching him grow into the amazing man that he is today. We've shared many adventures, laughter, and probably a few too many embarrassing moments, but throughout all that time, Mitchell's always been kind, loyal, and dependable. Probably the most responsible person that I know. If you've spoken to Mitchell for more than 5 minutes, you'd know that he's probably one of the most sarcastic people in Texas, which is why I was so surprised when I found out he was dating probably the second most sarcastic person in Texas. I found it funny that months before I ever even met Melissa, I only heard about her through word of mouth from Mitchell and the approval of my cat, who Mitchell had smuggled Melissa in on his second date to try to woo her into a third, triple fed her, and made sure she stayed the favorite of the entire friend group for my cat. Melissa, I have the pleasure of getting to know you over the past few years, and I can say that without a doubt, you're the perfect match for him. Your warmth, intelligence, and sense of humor complement Mitchell's qualities perfectly. Watching the two of you together is a true testament to what love should be. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times and always with the same person. And seeing the way you two look at each other, I know it'll continue to happen over and over again.
Had a lot of very chaotic moments together and just so memorable. And so in the most trying of times, Melissa has been there to encourage me, whether it was encourage me to smile and laugh again or to commit a couple of crimes. Because, I mean, if y'all know Melissa, she's kind of like, burn their house down. And so a verse that comes to mind every time I think of her is Philippians 1:3. I thank my God every time I remember you. I can't explain the joy that I have to witness her prayers be answered, and that prayer being Mitchell, the prayer being a husband who has y'all just complement each other so well. As Hector was saying, two of the most sarcastic people in the world. It's just perfect. And so Mitchell, you really secured the bag with Melissa. She will both have your back and challenge you, and do that with all the love in the world. And so my prayer over Mitchell and Melissa Anderson is that in your family, that you leave pride, stubbornness, and bitterness at the door and seek peace, unity, and understanding, and strive to keep Christ at the center of it all. So Ephesians 4:2-3, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love, make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace.
It's hard to lose a daughter, but as I told Mitchell when he asked for her hand, that he would become my second son. And so we're glad to welcome him to the family. And the scripture says that a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. And so that's God's design, and so glad that these two are coming together. And so I just want us to lift up the glass and drink a toast to their joy, their happiness, their longevity.
Waited 30 years for this. And she talked about how they need to keep Mitchell humble. That's my role in life. So if you thought you were going to get a serious speech about how wonderful Mitchell is, you went to the wrong place. Mitchell's worst nightmare is his dad with a microphone. So we're happy that you all attended. We're happy that you all came. And if you thought I was going to say a lot of misty-eyed stuff for Mitchell, maybe Mr. Mullen will fill in that blank for me. We're glad you're here and hope you have a good time.
you.